This film contains a simulated EAS scenario and is for entertainment purposes only. The events depicted are fictional, and the film does not represent a real emergency alert. Please do not attempt to replicate these scenarios using actual EAS equipment.
Okay, quiet in the set. Places everyone, roll camera, cue the earth. Scotty.
Yeah, Sam?
This is not WLS 94.7 FM Chicago. This is Universal. Get it right.
Roger Wilco.
Magside, a soap opera crime comedy drama series created by Norman Jones, known as G4PTV.
Thanks for telling all about my show, Mike.
You're welcome, Norman.
Oh, and I heard that Miguel M.C is making a second episode of his own version of Magside, since he just uploaded the first episode on his channel.
Oh my god, how dare you break the fourth wall? Now I'm gonna explode now.
Scotty, this is not Magside. This is Universal. Get it right.
Okie dokie.
Crack Street 3, The House on the Boiling Point is an American adult animated film made by the same creators of the two previous Crack Street films by Miguel M.C. Studios and Black WB Films Limited.
I wonder if Miguel M.C. and Augustin Barreto are doing a new production for Crack Street 4?
I think so, Todd.
Scotty, this is not WLS 94.7 FM Chicago, Magside and Crack Street 3, The House in the Boiling Point. This is Universal. Get it right now.
Alright. Gee, Sam. You don't have to be such a psychopath.
Uh-oh. It looks like trouble is coming up on the blooper machine.
You're right, Mauricia. Let's listen to the emergency alert system that is happening now.
following message is transmitted at the request of Wisconsin Emergency Management in preparedness in conjunction with St. Croix County Emergency Management. At 1:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, law enforcement and the public reported a large blimp which resembles the blimp of Sporticus from the show of LazyTown. Emergency Management and law enforcement advise you to shelter in place. Do not investigate or go near the crash site. Stay tuned to this station for further updates as they become available.
That's weird. A blimp resembling Sporticus's blimp from LazyTown. I wonder where that blimp just come from.
I have no idea about the blimp, but let's just continue with the bloopers and wait for further updates.
Well then, what do we got here? Welcome to the club, Marco Diaz and Star Butterfly.
Thanks, Norman.
Wow. 2 new guests? How exciting.
Me too, Sam.
Hey guys, so I actually heard a bulletin about a blimp that came from the TV series LazyTown in St. Croix County.
Yeah, I actually heard that too, Marco.
Should we continue with the Universal Television bloopers, Sam?
Go to it, Scotty.
Hey guys, I actually heard the message about a blimp roaming around the sky in Hudson, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I actually heard the message too on the TV, Maggie.
Welcome to the club, Maggie, Pesky and Rayna Cartflight.
Thanks, Norman.
Next blooper.
Welp, here we go again.
Now this time, it's a local area emergency for Minnesota. Let's listen to the message and see what's going on.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Minnesota Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. At this time, the Minnesota Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management is letting the public know that a local area emergency remains in effect for Hennepin County and the city of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Residents are advised to continue to shelter in place and lock their doors and windows. Remember, there is a 19-year-old female with pink hair and clothing which is Stephanie from the television show LazyTown, breaking into homes and doing the Bing Bang Dance in residents' homes. If you are outside during this event, it is advised to shelter in place and lock all doors and windows. A curfew will be declared by law enforcement from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. Do not travel unless it is an emergency.
Holy shit. First Sporticus, and now Stephanie. What the hell is going on?
Chillax, Sam. I hope that the Minnesota Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management will handle this situation.
Phew, what a relief, Scotty. Anyways, let's continue on with the bloopers and wait for more emergency updates as soon as possible.
Hey guys, I heard that Stephanie from LazyTown is doing the Bing Bang Dance in Minneapolis and Wisconsin and causing chaos in residents' homes, businesses, and many more.
Yeah, Bello. We actually got an emergency alert on the TV at 1:37.
Same here, Mina. I actually heard the alert at the same time on TV and radio.
Welcome to the club, Bello, Mina and Rita.
Thanks, Norman.
Here it goes now, again.
Now this time, it's an immediate evacuation for North Dakota.
Mina, Rita, let's listen to the emergency alert that is happening now.
Stand by for a message from civil authorities.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the North Dakota Department of Emergency Services. An evacuation immediate has been issued for all of North Dakota and the city of Grand Forks. Please evacuate North Dakota and the city of Grand Forks. Your evacuation route is Interstate 94. Residents in the affected areas are ordered to evacuate now. Take only essential items such as important documents, food, water, and clothing. Evacuate the area using the designated evacuation route of Interstate 94. Repeating, an evacuation immediate is in effect for the city of Grand Forks and all of North Dakota.
Hello, this is station WNMJ, G4PTV. And now, here's the breaking news. We have received a report from St. Croix County and the city of Hudson that an evacuation order has been issued. If you live in St. Croix County and the city of Hudson, you are advised to evacuate according to emergency management. Your evacuation route is to Interstate 94. Repeating, your evacuation route is to Interstate 94. But before all of this, first, a civil emergency message was issued for both areas, citing that there was an airship that resembles the airship of Sporticus from the television program LazyTown. After this, the same day, a local area emergency was issued for both areas of Hennepin County, the city of the Twin Cities metropolitan area, citing someone from the show of LazyTown, also known as Stephanie, was breaking into homes and performing the Bing Bang dance inside people's homes. Remember, stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio, and television outlets or internet sources for more information.
Oh, great. Now the sirens are sounding off now.
Todd? We might have to evacuate now, because I can hear that there is a lot of people panicking because of the LazyTown characters.
Oh, you're right, Dana. Okay, everyone, let's get out of here now.
Message is transmitted at the request of the Wisconsin Emergency Management. Law enforcement report law enforcement activity in St. Croix County and the city of Hudson. The suspect in question is a male wearing blue clothing with a number 10 on his chest. Law enforcement reported the suspect jumping from a blimp which resembles the blimp of Sporticus from the show LazyTown. Lock all doors and windows. Shelter in place until the all clear is given. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio, and television outlets or internet sources for more information.
Enough of the Fujitsu effect, for God's sake, because we're about to activate the emergency alert system on a national level. That's happening now.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States or his representative will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency.
This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is Comcast Communications. We will continue to serve the St. Croix area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the St. Croix area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. We interrupt our programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this emergency. This is Comcast Communications. This station will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions for the St. Croix area. If you are not in the St. Croix area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your area. It is important that you listen carefully to announcements from the station in your local area.
My fellow Americans, this is a message from me, the President of the United States. At this time, we are facing a developing situation that requires immediate attention. Federal, state, and local authorities are actively responding, and additional sources are being deployed to ensure the safety and security of all citizens. I want to be clear. This situation is being taken seriously at the highest levels of government. Emergency management systems are fully engaged, and coordination is ongoing across all agencies. I urge every American to stay calm and follow the instructions of your local officials. Do not spread unverified information. Rely only on official sources for updates and guidance. We are working around the clock to assess the situation and provide assistance wherever it is needed. The strength of our nation depends on our ability to remain united, disciplined, and informed. Additional information will be provided as it becomes available.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Wisconsin Emergency Management in cooperation with the Federal Emergency Management Agency. A significant emergency situation is affecting multiple areas within the state. State and federal emergency management agencies are coordinating response efforts with local officials. Residents are advised to remain alert and follow instructions issued by federal and local authorities. Travel may be restricted in affected regions. Continue to monitor official communications for updates and safety information. Please tune to Channel 99 for more emergency information. Other information will be transferred to Channel 99. National Information Center has been activated as part of the emergency alert system to provide official information on an ongoing national emergency. Please remain tuned to this station. Important details will follow. The National Information Center has been activated as part of the emergency alert system. This network was created in cooperation with the Federal Emergency Management Agency.
The following is a message from the National Information Center. Federal authorities have issued update information regarding an ongoing national emergency. The President of the United States has been briefed and is actively monitoring the situation. Response efforts are underway across multiple levels of government. Federal agencies are coordinating with state and local officials to ensure public safety and continuity of operations. At this time, the public is advised to remain calm and await further instructions. Do not act on rumors or unverified reports. Additional information will be provided through official channels as it becomes available.
I'm not sure, Bello, but let's just stay in the bunker and wait. Wait, I'm getting an emergency alert on my phone, and oh my gosh, guys! I have some good news! The LazyTown characters have been now caught and apprehended by federal and local authorities.
Yes! We are finally free from this disaster! And now, let's go back and do the bloopers!
All right! Right on!
Okay, and let's go.
Righto, Sam.
29.
All clear. Repeat. All clear. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the United States government. The characters from the show of LazyTown are now under custody by the Department of Justice and the Wisconsin Emergency Management. This concludes all operations under the emergency alert system. Normal programming operations may now resume.
All right, here we go. Places, everyone.
Roll camera!
Cue the Earth.
Finally, at last, we got the logo right.
You think's right, Scotty.
Well, that's gonna mark for today. Let's all go out to eat.
And where to this time, Norman?
I thought you never asked. 80 eyes appetizers.
Oh, sirens!